Hello everybody, and thanks for stopping by. Now, before I start today's video, I'd just like to thank everybody for the great response to my last video. I had so many great comments saying that the tune really helped you out, and loads of new more subscribers, so I'd like to sincerely thank everybody for tuning in and subscribing and commenting. I really do appreciate it. So with that done, let's get on to today's video. So in today's video we're going to be tuning the amazing Porsche 911 GT3 RS 2022 model. A great handling car in standard, guys, but can be a little bit tricky to tune, so I've got two great tunes that I'm going to share with you today. So for the first tune we're going to be using this week's weekly challenge, and it's around the Nordschleife. This is a 700 pp race, but obviously you can use this tune in any 700 race that you care to enter. I'll do a brief little summary of the race just to show you the handling and how it performs, and then we'll go on to the tune afterwards. Now, as I touched upon before, this car straight out the box is a really good handling car, but with a few little tunes you can make it even better. It's very tricky to tune, this car, as a lot of the Porsches are. They seem to be very skittish at high speeds, and it suffers a lot from wheel arch clipping, which I'll get to later when we go through the tune. But I'm really happy with this tune that I've got here. I think we'll really enjoy it. It's so nice to drive. It's just it has no right being this good on sports medium tyres. It's so grippy and really nicely balanced in the high speed sections as well. You should have no problem beating the AI opponents on this Nordschleife, and it's just such good fun to drive. I'm no expert on this circuit at all, but I really did enjoy driving this. It's such good fun. The whole idea of this tune is to get a really nicely balanced chassis, so you can adapt it to whatever race you're doing. So later in the video I'll be sharing with you an 800 pp tune, which is on racing softs, but it's all exactly the same suspension setup, and it just seems to work brilliantly. So as you can see, we've got an easy victory at the Nordschleife. Like I say, great fun. I'd really hope you try it out. It's so good to drive, and a pretty easy victory there, 64,000 credits. So let's get onto the tune and see how we did it. So we're going to start the tune off with the most important thing on that car, and that's the wheels, weirdly enough. So you can choose whatever style and size you like, but make sure you only use standard width and standard offset. Anything other than that, you get really bad wheel arch clipping with this car, which if you try to tune it, you may have experienced where it just feels like it's understeering. Basically the tyre is just hitting the inner arch and not turning anymore, so that's pretty vital for this tune. Just to note, this car has got no adjustable downforce. It has got a lot of downforce as standard and DRS, so yeah, you can't tune that at all. Standard gearbox settings are really good, so just adjust them to whatever top speed you require. All the other settings you can see on here, I would advise going to the front on the brake bias, and then full weight reduction as well. The body rigidity in my testing doesn't really have a huge effect, to be honest, but you can put it on if you like. So with that tune done, we're going on to an 800 pp race, and this is with racing soft tyres. Like I said, all the tune is exactly the same, but I will show you the tuning sheet at the end of this. But this is absolutely phenomenal with the racing soft. It just carries so much speed around this. We're just a random 800 pp race around Tokyo Speedway here, up against Group 3 cars, and it's just absolutely decimating the field. The speed it can carry through the corners is just phenomenal with all that downforce, and this tune just works so well. As you can see, it's just absolutely ballistic through the infill section here. You can just carry so much speed, and it's so nicely balanced. So I think you'll have a lot of fun with this tune. It's a really versatile setup. Like I say, we used it for the 700 pp race before with the sports tyres on, and here again it's essentially exactly the same tune with racing softs and a bit more power, and it just handles it brilliantly. So we'll get on to the 800 pp tune. As you can see, all the suspension setups are exactly the same. We're using racing softs. We've gone with the custom differential. They're the settings there you need for that. Again, we're using standard transmission settings, just up the top speed a little bit. The standard setups are really good on this car. Elsewhere, pretty much the same again, just up the power. Brake controller, I've just realised it should have been on 2 to the front, which I forgot to do. And same again, it's just an absolute weapon. Like I say, I really hope you have a go with this tune. I think you'll really like it. So with that said, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed that tune. I hope you find good use for it. Like I say, it's really adaptable. You can use it in so many different races, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.